Don't trust those around you, as they might reveal the behind the scenes of your live broadcast while you're not wearing pants. Haha. This TV host almost exposed her outfit after making a certain move, but she managed to save herself from the embarrassing situation at the last moment. Instead of showing off his biceps, this lady decided to demonstrate her glutes, and she wins the day because, let's face it, she's got better booty than biceps.
Yeah, okay, now I'm gonna show you how to do the glutes. Ready?
No way!
Yes! Yeah, right here, come on, turn around.
No
Ready?
way!
Pop it, pop it. Oh, yeah. Who's got, squeeze like that, squeeze.
Yeah.
Squeeze, 1, 2, 3, squeeze.
Oh.
Okay, he's got better biceps, I got a better.
This overly optimistic reporter decides to swing across the water, but mid-swing, he takes a nosedive into the pond.
Como é que você tá voando? Vou dar uma rolada. Lá vai eu. Olha, olha.
Everything seems normal until this guy suddenly decides it's time to show off his kickboxing skills.
Foi dirigindo. Daí, a situação vai resolver. Olha a faca! Pronto. Aí ele é ligeiro, eu tava testando com ele do jeito.
This reporter's mind takes a detour when she mentions last night and suddenly smiles like she's remembering something very, very sweet.
Okay, fantastic. Let's talk about sugar, shall we? So last night on O'Reilly, he gave him his tip of the day.
This weather anchor seems to be winging it, predicting temperatures that defy the laws of physics. Weather predictions or a guessing game? You decide.
추석 전날인 내일도 30도 안팎의 늦더위가 계속되겠는데요. 준비한 명절 음식이 상하지 않도록 조심하시고.
Our eager interviewee finally gets her big moment, and not even gravity can stop her. She falls to the ground but keeps on talking.
Defesa Civil.
Legal, Akan!
A queda foi ótima, vocês estão vendo, gente? Como é que é, gente?
This poor reporter was in the wrong place at the wrong time during a demo and ended up getting pepper sprayed. Not exactly what she signed up for.
Porra, caiu no meu olho.
Ué, mas essa é a ideia. Experiência. Eu tô junto contigo aqui. Pisca, isso. Olha a experiência. Qual é a sensação?
This Fox NFL host gets all tangled up in her words while trying to explain a guest's impact on ratings.
Jimmy, I say that, but we were talking about things right in his wheelhouse.
Sorry, man. It's what I do.
Hey, we've been entertained this morning because Terry's talking about his one.
A player sneaks up behind a reporter, grabs him, and lifts him off the ground like a trophy.
Conceded by virtue of that, we have 3 players. Oh. Not including him, that are on the player of the month.
Why just talk about a huge hole in the road when you can climb into it? This reporter decided to become part of the story, literally.
Você me achou não? Olha, meu povo, de onde o repórter policial saindo, olha. Olha aí, meu povo. Olha o tamanho do buraco que tem aqui na Rua da Paz, no centro de Caxias.
A pedestrian touches this reporter's hair mid-segment, and she freaks out like there's a spider on her head.
Isso! Menino, o rabo do teu papagaio! Eu pensei que fosse bicho! Ai!
This lady is calmly doing a cooking tutorial when a plastic crab is placed on her shoulder. Her reaction? Full-on scream mode.
Olha só, por falar em São Paulo, eu agora quero fazer uma pergunta pra... Que isso?
A biker revs up and speeds past this poor reporter, making so much noise that he completely blanks out.
E aqui aconteceu gravíssimo acidente envolvendo 3... Cara maluco, né?
This Portuguese reporter is covering a story when suddenly, bam, she passes out right there on a camera.
O homem que está preso, que vai ser preso e está no hospital, desculpa, a gente não está me sentindo bem.
Nós tivemos a Vanessa acabou se sentindo mal, nossa equipe vai.
A cyclist nearly tumbles into the water while trying to cross a narrow bridge. Guess the reporter got a little too close to the action.
Primeiro obstáculo. Aqui tem outro. Aqui tem.
A guy fanning a fire is interrupted by a reporter who shoves a mic in his face. The guy's probably thinking, can't you see I'm busy?
Dá euforia. Barrila, o negócio não tá bom não.
This interviewee is too busy crying over a lost match to answer the reporter's questions.
Estamos.
Muito bem. Urivaldo Prieto.
Our Portuguese reporter is back, and once again, she hasn't managed to get enough sleep, kneeling over mid-interview.
Devido ao fato de que o dólar tá alto, né? As pessoas vão ter que passear pelo...
During the Flamengo semifinal, this guy behind the reporter decides to steal the spotlight by grinning, making faces and doing everything he can to be noticed.
Pela semifinal da Taça Rio. Do meio para trás, né? As principais notícias. Olha quem tá aqui. Fala com a gente, Ju. Fala. Eu achei que era mosquito que tava vindo.
This Indian reporter forgets her lines and decides to run from the camera. A news anchor walks straight into a wall and down she goes. That's one way to make an impression. Just maybe not the one she was hoping for.
Já começou a deixar Manaus. Nós vamos conversar agora ao vivo com a repórter. Meu Deus, perdão. Vamos conversar ao vivo.
This reporter tries to push people out of the camera's view, but before he can, the camera catches the whole thing.
Channel 3 senior reporter John Palmentary researched several reports, and John, you have new numbers for us, and John has...
This Spanish weather reporter is pointing all over the map, waving his hands like he's conducting an invisible orchestra. We're not sure if it'll be hot or cold, but he's having a great time up there.
Grados. Y miren, algo que me encanta es que continúen participando, amaneciendo conmigo, mostrándome las fotografías de su amanecer. Y esta fotografía nos la manda Rafael Ramírez.
Two talk show guests are sitting in the studio staring at each other like they're having an intense debate about breakfast. Whatever they're talking about, it's top secret.
Με τις καλύτερες προϋποθέσεις.
Να σας μπει με βήμα ταχύ.
Να σας μπει, καλέ, πολύ φαίνεται εδώ. Να σας μπει...
This cyclist crashes at a reporter's feet while trying to swerve past him.
O euro vai conquistar o... Opa, e olha só. Opa, e olha só. Tem muitos jovens...
The Pakistani anchor slips up accidentally and says a word that sounds way too much like penis. The look on her face, priceless.
MKM के मरकज 90 कराची में डॉक्टर इमरान फारूक के लन में कत्ल होने के मैंने इंग्लिश में लन बोल दिया ना लंदन उर्दू में क्या बोलेंगे
Now this lady grabs the mic from a reporter and starts shouting into it like she's announcing the end of the world.
Ligar aqui pro hospital para saber como estão.
A Globo é lixo. O Bolsonaro tem razão.
Peço desculpas aí a você.
A reporter is caught in the middle of a verbal showdown happening in the background. Trying to stay professional while the argument heats up is no easy task.
Pra gente, como é que tá o atendimento? Boa tarde.
Olha, Trali, hoje o atendimento ele foi demorado, nós ficamos do lado de fora, tá? Porque não fomos autorizados.
Deixa eu falar.
A senhora tá revoltada, tem gente revoltada aqui. Eu tô bem. A senhora tá bem?
Zelda, vamos pedir licença.
These news anchors are cracking up so much that they can't get through the story. It's a contagious giggle fest that turns the whole broadcast into a comedy show.
Estas son sus primeras palabras al salir del hospital.
Menuda hostia se ha pegado.
News anchor can't stop telling everyone she needs to drink water. Maybe next time she'll keep a bottle handy to avoid choosing between hydration and headlines. This lady pours all her energy into shouting during an interview, but by the end she's so drained that she drops to the ground like a deflated balloon.
Cada que recebeu. Chora. Eita, agora aqui ela não para mais não, minha gente. Só no poder de Deus. Aleluia.
This reporter learned the hard way that you should always keep your head on a swivel when reporting live from a football field.
Durante a semana, falou, olha, são duas equipes muito agressivas. Opa! Acontece, gente. A gente tá aqui ao vivo pra ter...
An anchor tries to be casual while introducing a guest, but accidentally calls him gay instead of guy. Oops.
In our Kuala Lumpur Sports Centre studio, chatting to this guy, looking ahead to the Malaysian Grand Prix. I better go. Sorry.
This anchor reports on energy costs but accidentally says they'll jack off the prices. Definitely not the kind of proposal anyone was expecting.
Energy is announcing a proposal to jack up the cost of heating your home by 27.
This lady doesn't realize she's live and starts fixing her hair right in front of the camera. Another anchor does the same thing, adjusting her hair while live on air. Maybe there's a new trend here after all. This poor reporter gets a full-on muddy bath when a car speeds by and splashes him from head to toe.
Assume exatamente de entrar na contramão, como a gente observa. Olha aí, olha, o motorista desrespeitando a gente, sabendo que...
This female reporter tries to show off a hoverboard but loses her balance and takes a hard fall.
Hoverboards are really just self-balancing scooters, which you ride by moving your body weight along with the wheels.
Oh!
I'm good. I'm fine.
These reporters are live from an ice hockey ground when the refrigeration system decides to release a blast of gas under pressure. The female reporter's reaction? A full-on jump and scream.
Thing up in 5 because the New York Rangers await, who already swept the Washington Capitals.
A Turkish news anchor can't take it anymore and falls off her chair mid-interview. Guest David from the AK party wasn't that interesting.
Düşünüyorum. Yani kendisinin de böyle bir niyetle geldiğini hiç zannetmiyorum. Yani Erdoğan Cumhurbaşkanı olacak. Burada da bir boşluk var. Tam zamanıdır niyetiyle geldiğini asla düşünmüyorum. Yani bunun hem kendisi...
A Spanish weather lady is having a blast pointing at the map, but whatever she's saying is lost in translation. At least she's having fun with it.
Se encuentra en la estación de Santa Fe, el centro presenta 45 y así en promedio en toda la zona metropolitana esta mañana la calidad del aire es regular. Recuerda manejar con mucha paciencia, tolerancia, con mucho cuidado y sobre todo...
This reporter falls unconscious mid-segment while reporting live from the great outdoors. Maybe the fresh air was a little too fresh.
Terkanlığı kabul etti diyelim. Cumhurbaşkanı Recep Tayyip Erdoğan'ın kabul ettiğini söyleyelim. Bizde burada sıcak bir hava var.
John McKinston is reporting live when some guy behind him slips and falls flat on the ground.
The male victim was wearing women's clothing at the time of the shooting. Whether that played any role in the attack, we don't know yet. Let's show you the suspect's picture because police are still looking for him and they say he's...
A Turkish petty officer's oath ceremony takes a turn when one of the guards behind the Minister of Internal Affairs faints. Another guard tries to catch him, but is too late.
O bereketli ve bolluk içerisinde bulunan Trakya topraklarının bir noktasında, Güneydoğu'da, Akdeniz'de, Doğu Anadolu'da şu anda görev için bulunduğunuz ve yemin ettiğiniz...
This reporter tries to brave a skate park, but gets hit by a skater right in the middle of his report.
This is like human Frogger trying not to get hit by... Oh gosh! Are you okay? Are you okay?
A morning show host decides to treat the studio cat to some ice cream, and the cat happily hops up and starts eating it right out of her hand, live on air.
Okay, I think he's had his fill. Okay, there we go.
He's gonna go after the
Cats
cup.
love ice cream too.
Oh,
Hey,
you got brain.
This reporter joins in on some winter fun by hopping on a snow slider with a child, but the next thing she knows, she's slipping and sliding out of control, dragging her mic with her.
Montaña abajo y por supuesto jugando con los trineos. De hecho, vamos a hacer la prueba, nos vamos a subir aquí con Irene y a darnos un pequeño paseo.
A worker holds it together at first during an interview, but then the emotions hit him and he starts weeping.
Tiempo que no pongo una cadena, me está costando mucho.
Leyendo las instrucciones y tal,
A random guy rushes into the Colombian parliament, grabs the mic, and screams something. We're not sure what he's saying, but it's clear he couldn't just wait to get his point across.
Te enviamos un saludo especial.
¡Nicolás! ¡Me llamo Henry! ¡Ayúdame, por favor! ¡Nicolás! ¡Nicolás!
A reporter tries to interview a lady on the street, but she's not in the mood.
Yo disculpen, les quería hacer una preguntita.
A mí no me va a hacer preguntas ninguna, que me va a dar un ataque. ¡Sácase delante de mí! ¡Vamos, fuera!
A Mexican weather reporter says something that just doesn't land right. Maybe she predicted snow in the desert?
A nivel nacional, vemos las precipitaciones que se mantienen vigentes para puntos del noroeste, así como también occidente, centro, sur y sureste del territorio mexicano, escasa nubosidad y precipitaciones. Mientras tanto, el día de hoy tenemos también temperaturas de 3 de lluvia por la mañana, recordándole que aunque se mantiene escasa tempranito, usted tiene que salir preparado nacionales, sobre todo durante la noche con 18 grados en un 40% también para que lo...
An Israeli guy suddenly appears behind a Middle Eastern reporter screaming something about Israel. The reporter is just trying to hold it together on live TV.
فيها قد تطول سنوات الاحتلال ولكن الفلسطينيين يؤمنون أن هذه الأرض حتما ستعود لهم من قرية النبي صالح قضاء رام الله المحتلة نبال فرسخ رؤيا
إسرائيل إسرائيل
وأن قدرة المستوطنين هذه حتما ستخرج من هذه الأرض الفلسطينية وحتما ستلقى نور الحرية والدليل على ذلك أن
This cleaning guy decides he can't wait any longer and starts sweeping right in front of the camera during a live broadcast.
ما بتودي إلا لنهايات مأساوية. وصلنا لنهاية حلقتنا. إن شاء الله نكون قدرنا قدمنا لكم المعلومات الكافية مش لتعرفوا، لتتوقوا. بنشوفكم سوا بحلقة جديدة من قضايا.
This German news anchor slips up on her words and bursts out laughing, so contagious that you can't help but laugh along with her.
Technik und wenn man wirklich aktive Eierkratzerinnen sucht, ist die Auswahl sehr klein.
In this talk show, a guy leans down and kisses a lady's feet out of nowhere. It's chivalry taken to a slightly awkward level.
Beh, io non so come ringraziarti, Cristina, veramente grazie per tutto quello che hai fatto e che fai per me e anche per molti altri.
Figurati, è un piacere.
Posso baciarti la scarpa?
Ma certo.
Grazie.
This news anchor tries to do a serious report by showing a criminal sketch, but the sketch looks like it came straight out of a cartoon. When they reveal the real photo, the criminal looks exactly like the cartoon.
She's tall. There it is. Get a good look for yourself. Oh, and now I'm getting word that police actually caught this guy. Thanks to the sketch, no doubt. So, here's a picture of the real guy next to the sketch that led to his arrest.
Where's the pointy chin?
It's uncanny, Lisa. The guy on the left is now charged with 2 counts of theft. Is being held in the Lancaster jail. And I say give that sketch artist a raise.
This clip is from a press conference with President Clinton and Boris Yeltsin. When Boris says something in Russian and the translator tells Clinton, "You're a disaster," Clinton bursts out laughing.
Well, now for the first time I can tell you that you're a disaster.
Be sure you get the right attribution there. Я надеюсь, что мы правильно все поняли.
These two news anchors just can't stop giggling. No matter how hard they try, the laughter just won't stop.
Bonjour Sabrine et Jacob. Bonjour Olivier. Qu'est-ce que vous avez
On va parler météo.
Ça se dégrade cet après-midi, hein, côté temps.
Pas besoin de bonnet. La dégradation s'accompagnera néanmoins d'un épais manteau.
This scene takes us to a parliament, where a lady starts laughing uncontrollably, and soon everyone in the room is laughing along with her.
Alors non, moi, personne de ma famille n'est dentiste. Néanmoins, excusez-moi. Poursuivez, Madame Boyer, sans conflit d'intérêt. Je suis désolée. Néanmoins, je pense que cet amendement... Bon, merci de cette intervention qui restera dans la mémoire et dans les annales de l'Assemblée, Madame Boyer. Aidez-moi parce que là, je pense que cet amendement...
Another anchor slips up on her words and starts laughing. Her co-anchor tries to take over, but he ends up laughing too.
C'est un CRS et 4 supporters parisiens qui ont lancé des bouteilles. Autre match vedette ce soir dans le groupe A, l'Ajax d'Amsterdam.
On va passer à l'actualité politique en attendant les images du football.
These two ladies are wrapping up their weather report, and their conversation takes a funny turn.
Degrees. Only Tuesday is the only cold afternoon we'll have to get to.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, it's going to look like a beautiful day tomorrow. Well, that's our news for tonight, and thanks for watching ABC Texoma.
Here's the legendary Spanish laughing guy, El Risitas, laughing so hard he can barely get his story out. And this is how you can report a crime.
I can't imagine to see the sunlight to be around.
Bro, I knew something was wrong when a little pretty white girl ran into a black man's arms. Something is wrong here. Dead giveaway. Dead giveaway.
Charles, thank you very much.
Dead giveaway.
Thank you very much for your time. And
either she homeless or she got problems. That's the only reason why she run into a black man.
Charles, thank you for being there, man. Charles Rams.
This reporter charges onto the football pitch during a game and grabs the goalkeeper for an interview. The game stops and everyone's watching her, probably wondering what's going on.
Non può essere. Senti, ma se mi insegni a fare il cucchiaio ti do la ricetta degli involtini siciliani. Come si fa il cucchiaio?
Aspetta un po', dopo te lo dico.
Vabbè, adesso lo facciamo concentrare. Hai bisogno d'aiuto? Mi metto qua?
Liberalo.
Faccio barriera?
Stanno per battere.
Vai, batti, ciao!
Barbarossa ha avuto la meglio.
These two Indian guys are just laughing their heads off without any reason. This football player sneaks up behind a reporter and throws an arm around his neck.
Поставити іще 3 запитання, однак поруч зі мною Андрій. Андрію, чудова гра. Напевно, найкраща гра цього сезону. Ти погоджуєшся з цим?
Да, очень хороший матч получился.
Спасибо. Андрюш. Дякую тобі, Сей.
По-моему, что-то потерял.
Я втратив, так, Андрій у мене гаманця. За німецькою традицією, напевно.
Meghan Markle is being interviewed, and the interviewer compliments her. Meghan starts laughing, and the whole thing feels more like a friendly chat than a formal interview.
You look lovely.
Thank you, so do you.
Before we get into it,
A reporter gets hit with nature's surprise when something falls on his shoulder. When he looks up, more drops right into his mouth. It happens again. Another guy gets the same nature surprise treatment.
I guess I should have seen that one coming, huh?
This reporter starts giggling uncontrollably while reporting on a burning drug stash. He is reporting from a burning pile of hashish. Wasn't that the best idea?
Burning behind me is 8.5 tons of heroin, opium, hashish, and other narcotics.
Who knew squirrels had such a flair of drama? Just check this out.
has faked its own death and then even staged a crime scene. All right, so in a clip that's gone viral, the rodent knocks over a broom. When it fails to land in a convincing position, the squirrel has a bit of a rethink, a forward roll, so it ends up under the broom. Looks pretty convincing for a devastating murder scene. And hang a final flourish, the squirrel ending up with arms splayed and the murder weapon across its chest.
This lady in a mask makes a grand entrance, but trips and falls on her way in. A jittery guy is interviewed about a shooting. He's all over the place, shaking and vibrating with a cigarette dangling from his lips.
Do you know who do you know why they would have done this?
I don't know what's going on, man. I just know niggas probably just want me dead, like, on some other stuff. I don't know.
All right, well, I'm here. And what's your name?
Devon.
All right, well, I'm just talking to Devon, and I can't believe all that just happened.
This lady gets hugged by another lady on a couch, but when she doesn't get the reaction she hoped for, she grabs a water bottle and dumps it on her head. An athlete is so smitten by a reporter that she completely forgets the question and starts admiring his form. Who needs answers when you got flirty distractions?
How long does it take you to get over the disappointment? Like, how long until you can start again and start looking forward to the next?
You have so much good self-esteem when you speak. It's really nice.
You too.
What was the question? I was just admiring your form.
Well, I admire yours.
This reporter spins a darkly humorous tale about a train hitting a man, with the focus more on the train's condition than the unfortunate victim.
I have the story. At 4:05 p.m., a 100,000-pound Comet Liner 2 stainless steel car ran into a man at the Braxton station. Luckily, there was no structural damage caused to the car's chassis, so it was only a matter of cleaning the train to remove the human debris and return it to a pristine state.
Oh, just a terrible accident, Michael.
No, Brooke. This was a very lucky day for the train. If it had been hit by something bigger like a car or a boulder or a large animal, it could have been dented.
Okay.
This guy with a snake around his neck gets strangled live on air. Maybe next time you'll choose safer interview accessories.
Nang bigla siyang nilingkis ng nahuli nilang sawa.
Naman ito, sa estilo naman ito, nang nahuli namin ito ng itawag.
A random dude jumps in behind a reporter and starts wailing into the camera like he's auditioning for a horror movie.
Ми знаходимося зараз на Таймс-сквері, і тут таких диваків дуже багато. Я дуже вам... Ну що, і такое тоже.
This lady reporting from the streets gets something thrown at her. This scooter rider tries to impress the reporter by making a U-turn in the water.
Tới đây ngã sóng xoài và phải nhờ những người dân ở đây đỡ dậy thì mới có thể thoát ra được. Còn những người đàn ông dù là tay lái cứng thì cũng vô cùng nguy hiểm. Vô cùng nguy hiểm thưa quý vị. Mặc dù là trước đó.
This reporter covering a story on cocaine and alcohol gets an unexpected shootout from a passerby. I love cocaine.
More than a third tested positive for alcohol. Almost 1 in 10 had cocaine in their system.
I love cocaine!
In a family show, a guy has clearly had enough and blurts out, "You can't be this stupid. I'm sorry, kids."
This isn't a true or false, Josh. You can't be this fucking stupid. I'm sorry. No, kids aren't stupid. I just say what you see, okay?
This lady just told the gunman she hasn't and ended up smacked in the forehead.
Casey had an exchange of words with the gunman that she now regrets.
I said to him, I'm like, that looks kind of like a fake gun. He's like, you want to know how real it is? And so then he just kind of smacked me in the forehead with it.
And that's why you should refrain from running in between skaters. Tom Hanks is asked to repeat one of his movie accents, and what he delivers is pure gold.
If you say it with an accent like that, they won't sound like a swear word.
I want people to buy me fucking book.
We are so sorry.
This police officer rushes over to arrest a reporter, thinking he's a vagrant. When he realizes his mistake, he awkwardly tries to dodge out the camera's view.
Good morning, John and Randy. I can tell you that I just learned that about 35 people from the... Good morning, John and Randy. I can tell you that I just learned that about 35 people from the...
This news anchor tries to keep a straight face while talking about a company that saves millions of dollars by something to do with toilets. But she can't stop giggling, and neither can her co-hosts.
Too long reportedly waiting for a sorry, you guys. The company says it could save millions of dollars per year. I'm sorry. It's had a fantastic response. I'm sorry. I can't.
Diane!
Ridiculous.
Get it together, girl!
It's ridiculous.
Oh, yeah.
I put too many puns in here.
She can't
do
it.
You cut off.
All right, no toilet talk on TV with Diane. She can't do it.
No, not exactly. No more number twos on TV. No more talk of twos.
All right, Diane, you gotta go.
This weather anchor delivers the forecast, but it's so hot she decides to take off her shirt right on camera.
További szép napot kívánok önöknek, és érezzék jól egymással magukat.
If taking off your shirt isn't your style, here's a weather forecaster who keeps things classy. People are probably watching just to see how she does it.
esta ocasión tenemos vientos provenientes del noroeste en los 5 kilómetros por hora. La humedad se mantiene muy agradable, marcando el termómetro los 24 grados, los 25 grados centígrados. En esta ocasión, el viento, ya la temperatura marca los 23 grados centígrados. Tenemos vientos provenientes del noreste en los 3 kilómetros por hora. La humedad se mantiene. Bueno, las temperaturas estarán muy calurosas. Ya por la noche esperamos que descienda el termómetro cayendo.
This lady is reporting live in a parking lot when a guy comes up, ranting like he's been waiting all day to vent.
We'll talk to you guys a little bit later.
It's your fault that people are freaking out here. You all are the ones that are at fault. This is no worse than the flu.
6 o'clock in the morning.
I'm reacting to other people's
Well, you don't have to react.
Okay, bye.
Well, no, control your
fault. Your editors.
Thank you.
You're all the scum of the earth.
Bye.
I don't even blame the Chinese. I don't blame them at all. They did everything right. It's you all that are hyping things up.
In the middle of a cooking show, a judge has to make a tough decision, but then he starts talking about Marvel's Super Bowl commercials, leaving everyone wondering if they'll ever find out who won.
We have another tough decision to make.
Well, that is incorrect.
We can still win this shit.
And this is what happened when you mistake Samuel L. Jackson for Lawrence Fishburne.
I tell you what, you working for Marvel, the Super Bowl commercial, did you get a lot of reaction to that Super Bowl commercial?
What Super Bowl commercial?
Oh, you know what? I've been my mistake.
See what? See, you're as crazy as the people on Twitter.
Right.
I'm not Lawrence Fishburne.
That's my fault. I know that. That was my fault. My mistake. You know what?
We don't all look alike.
A casual way for athlete to get rid of reporter questions.
What's wrong? It's 11:30. To be perfectly honest with you, I don't want to be here. I just want to be in bed right now, and I have to wake up early to practice, and I don't want to answer any of these questions, and you guys keep asking me the same questions, so it's not really, you're not making it super enjoyable. Just being honest.
This lady is going to get a quote from a ghost.
We tried to reach out to the man who died in this pursuit. They were unavailable for comment. Micah, back to you.
This player is being interviewed after a game, but the conversation ends up being a bizarre mix of sports talk and dance moves.
We got some stops. Our D was good tonight. So we got to stay good.
Before the game, Ken Bazemore told me it's too far into the season to allow 2 losses back-to-back. If you agree with that, how important is that win?
Oh, it's very important, but it starts with the D. So we got to make sure we keep playing defense.
Thank you, Dwight. A lot of Bays games. We'll let you go.
In this live news, one lady is dancing when another jumps in to sing and join the fun. Who knew the news could be so entertaining? This reporter is braving intense weather, but the wind is so strong it nearly blows him away.
Good morning, Kai. That's right. So far, they've had reports of gusts up to 45 miles per hour here in Fontana and also by the Ontario airport. Well, this morning I'm joined with San Bernardino County Fire, Chris Prater, who...
This clip focuses on a lady with, let's say, a very noticeable asset. The other two anchors can't help but stare, turning the news segment into an unexpected spectacle.
Muy bonito, deberían de darnos los días lluviosos, yo lo he dicho antes. Mira, evitas accidentes y al mismo tiempo, pues, aumentan los nacimientos.
Ay, sí, se reproduce.
Pero hay testigos, presenciaron el momento en que un tráiler quedó atrapado en las vías del tren justo cuando la locomotora estaba pasando. Vea.
This news reporter tries to spell New Hampshire.
You can take Boston out of the girl. Take a look.
Parts of this bill are similar to the executive orders that have already been put in place in New Hampshire. New Hampshire.
We love you, Ellen.
A serious line about grocery rising prices is interrupted by a loud, "What the are you doing?" in the background.
At 11, pay more at the grocer, but getting less will tell you how to get the most. The fuck are you doing?
These two reporters are having a good time mimicking each other and laughing.
No. The whole time he's... That's...
Shoulder.
I think it's hot. I mean, I want to put... Can I have some cotton balls or something? I want to push mine up. Why don't you like it? You don't like it?
Oh, fine.
Let's go to Steve Keeley. Is that where we're going?
I love them. I think they're stunning.
Where's Steve?
I just stare at their makeup. I think they're fantastic.
What happened,
All right, now we have
Meredith?
to go back to storm coverage.
Okay.
This man is so absorbed in his phone during a live interview that all he can say is, "Oh shit," right into the mic.
Intelligence community. Ken, what have you learned, sir? Oh, shit. Fuck. Okay.
A Russian reporter dodges a car that suddenly swerves toward him. This is what happened when you don't think and answer.
To your mum and your sister for now.
This reporter accidentally says "you" instead of "thank you" after an interview, and the guy laughs and responds with "you too."
Ja, Frederik. Thank you. Oh, nee, maar dat je toch. Ja, ik zie op de televisie, dan moet ik al lachen. Hij klinkt wel als een eindje. Ik kan die gaan zo wel weg.
This lady being interviewed on the street is completely oblivious that she's on camera until the very end.
Cosa, Virginia, pará. Nosotros lo que sabemos es que te queremos ver bailar, te queremos ver en acción, así que en un minuto vuelvo ahí con Pía y la Gallardo. Miren lo que es el cuerpo.
I bet you haven't watched the BBC News, starting with the anchor holding her middle finger up to the camera.
Live from London, this is BBC News. Britain's former Prime Minister...
In a makeup mishap, an artist accidentally rips a lady's shirt during a live segment, leaving her scrambling to cover up while trying not to cry. Two reporters are chatting on the football field during a match when a football smacks the lady reporter right in the back of the head.
Trainer in der Bundesliga, also auch erfolgreicher als Louis van Gaal. Simon Südel hat ihn am Mikrofon.
This news anchor thought she'd only been seen from the waist up, but the camera caught her standing there in just a shirt. No pants, no skirt, nothing.
Acaba de adquirir un nuevo jugador. Estamos hablando del peruano Joel Sánchez. Vamos entonces a conocer qué fue lo que pasó. Tigres aún...
Gordon Ramsay gets teased by a Colombian actress about his eating habits. Ramsay usually is the one dishing out the burns, finding himself on the receiving end this time.
Yeah, fish and chips, that's all you eat.
What? That's exactly. Exactly.
Go to Colombia, they'll teach you.
That's right.
No touching.
Yeah, and you were. This is perfect. Yeah, Jay,
The host of this TV show appeared in an attractive manner, clearly seeking fame. We invite you to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and activate the notification bell. This is a great honor for us. Did you like the content of this video? Tell us your opinion in the comments because this is very important to us. Thank you. Goodbye.